Hi there, it's Tania from Tatty Treasures. Hello and welcome back. This is part of a newish series. It's doing the Amazon packaging journal. What I started on Rachel's challenge at Roxy Creates. I then did a video decorating the cover, and since then we've made an A5 well, I suppose you could call that a journal really, and a mini little notebook. We've done some tags inside of here, and we've done this lovely big journal card which lives there. Unfortunately I have been filming and then looked up and I wasn't filming. So today's video is going to be the front page of the actual journal that's going to be sewn in, and I've used the Tim Holtz paper. We've picked some trim. I was in two minds if to have something thicker or thin, and then when I put it in and put it against these, I thought no, I'll go for something thinner. So we've stuck that down. I've still not cut that off yet because it was still wet. We looked at these on last time's video and I've just collaged them together. I'd bought some die cut doilies from eBay, a UK seller, and there was in three colours. There was in this one a chocolate and a bit of this kind of colour, and I ummed and ahed between this colour and this colour, and this one just just went better. And then I've got some tissue paper and we've stuck that behind, ripped around it, I've crumpled it up, and I did ink it a little bit. And I was just deciding if to have it in the middle or at the top, and I think it sits nicer in the middle. I was just about to pull the journal over to have a look, and that was when I realised that it wasn't filming. So hello, I'm Tania from Tatty Treasures. Welcome, and hello to returning subscribers. Thank you for coming back. I do appreciate it. And anyone new who's just jumped on board or is just popping in, then hello to you too. All the products that I use from Amazon are in my Amazon favourites. The kits that I'm using for the entire folio will be in the description, and the kits that I am using are from Nanine at College Type. She's a new shop, and I've been doing some projects for her. So I've been using her bird kit, which is this part of it, and inside this journal and the pieces that I've been making in the DD challenge and the Roxy challenge, the ones that I've been doing in blues and things, some of them are going to go in here, and they're from a French kit that Nanine does and a blue Botanical kit that she's got out. So I will list all those. Also in the description will be links where to find me, links how to support my channel, and I think that's it. Anything else you want to know or any comments or anything, I'm always keen to know what you think and things like that. And if you've got any other questions about where I've got things from, then just give me a shout. So I am thinking, yeah, middle. I don't think you know, looking that way, yeah, so yeah middle, we're going middle. So let's get that stuck down. I've just seen those big scissors somewhere. Where are they? Because I've got the thing. Have I put them back? No. Come on, they're enormous. These scissors, are you not telling me that I can't see these scissors? Oh my goodness me, honestly, they're here. Right, what do I want them for? Oh yes, I'm cutting this lace. I'm cutting this lace off. Oh dear me. Right, oh, I know what else I didn't say. I've decided to cover this because where I've put the pockets up, you can obviously see the tip of the bird's tail, you can see the top of the eggs, and I'm not keen on it. So I'm going to cover it, and I'm going to be covering it with some papers from the Heirloom stack, which is Die Cuts with a View pad, which I have used alongside when I did the Tim Holtz, and it's paper, which is brilliant because obviously two pieces of Tim Holtz together is too thick, but the Tim Holtz and paper is fine. Once I've done that, I am going to sew around the entire thing. I don't think I want to sew around here. I think I would end up going into the writing and things, so I don't think there's no need. So I shall carry on where we was last time. Not sure how long my battery is going to take. The reason why it overheated was I was actually naughty and I had it on charge while I was filming, and you're not supposed to do that really because it does make your phone overheat. But I do it quite often because obviously I use my phone for everything. I use it for filming, obviously then I upload, I edit, you know, take the pictures, I edit the pictures, I watch YouTube, read my emails on it, go on my Etsy on it. So I'm always using it. So it's always flat or always on charge. So yeah, really, I could perhaps do with 2 phones. I don't think I could cope with filming on a camera because I don't think I'd want to learn how to use it. It took me long enough to learn how to use the phone when I had it. Right, so I think around there. Let's just have a look. Yeah. So yeah, start the morning and it's, you know, full. By the time I've done one video and, you know, gone round everywhere checking messages and all the rest of it, then I'm about at 40%, and I never dare start filming on 40% because yeah, sometimes before you know it, you've totally run out. So that's that. I think it's straight. I don't know if it's just tipping. No, it is straight. I'm not sure about a label or anything. Oh, I just dropped a load. Let's just see if I've got a smallish one. I've started to feel hungry now. I think it is getting on for dinner time. No, I don't think. I need to cut those off. I'm not a great fan of them. Let's go in back. So no, nothing's particularly jumping out. I think I need to cut some more smaller labels, but this tub's like bursting at the seams, so I don't feel like I should print any more off until I've used some. But if I've not got the right ones, I'm not going to use them, am I? No, I'm not going to. So that's the cover done. I did go through the Heirloom stack while I was waiting for my phone to charge up a little bit, and I've just got a few. I don't think this one's going to be right. So we've got that. Do want it plain because I'm going to make some big tags. Oh, I'm going to have to be careful when I glue that down. So I want them as wide as I can, and I want them pretty full height. Yeah, I know what I mean. Then there was this one. I think I liked this one. Yeah, I do like that. And then there was this one. No. That one. No. Or is this one? No. I think I'm going to go with that one. So, how am I going to do this? Because I don't feel like I just want to stick it down and then fold it in half. I do feel that I perhaps need to cut it just before the fold. Just so this, I don't know, should I? Or should I just go over it? It would give it a little bit more strength, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'll do that then. Yeah, I'm doing it. Doing it. Right, so I think then I'm going to put glue all over the back and then just place that on top. Because I'm leaving the fronts of the pockets like that. So I'll use the Collal. And then I think I'll turn the camera off. And I'll join the video together because I'll wait until it dries. And then I'll sew round it. I don't know if to sew round it on camera or not. I don't know how much you'd see. I think I've sewn on camera a few times, so I must be able to do it. I never know if people are interested or not, because you can't see that much that you're going to learn anything unless you've got that kind of setup where you can have your camera that you can see at that kind of angle. Gosh, that took some time to come to, didn't it? Woof. Right, I think that's covered. I do want it covered because I don't want then when I fold it to like balloon up. So let's probably want it down a bit more. That's fine. It's a shame I've not got it right to that end, and then I wouldn't have had to cut one end, but it is what it is. Right, I'm going to use my brayer and give it a good squish and a squash. Oh, I've not read that book for ages. My Eleanor used to love that book when she was little, by Julia, was it Donaldson? She did Gruffalo. Gosh, that was very popular, wasn't it? Still see clothes and that with Gruffalo on now. Yeah, Eleanor used to love Gruffalo too. We did used to have a lot of her books. There was a witch one as well. She used to like that one. I can't remember what that one was. But yeah, when she was little, and we'd go into the town, which is Nottingham for me, and we'd go to W.H. Smith's, which if you're not in this country, no, we didn't. What's the bookshop? It wasn't W.H. Smith. Waterstones. I don't know if it's around the world or what, but it's a big bookstore in the UK, and it's got 3 floors, the one in Nottingham has, and there's a Costa in there, or a Starbucks, and there's a good seating area. And we used to go there like you would the library kind of thing. We'd go and sit there and look through books and things, and sit and read and go and have a drink, and then we'd obviously buy a book. So it was a nice day out. We used to go to the big library in Nottingham as well. But yeah, I never really wanted her to take books out because we never used to go into Nottingham that much. But we have took them out on occasion and then took them back to our local. I'm going to do that with some smaller scissors. And then we've took them back to the local library, which is fine. I don't know if they think it's fine. It's probably really irritating that they have to send them back. I don't obviously know what their procedure is. So yeah, that used to be a nice day out. It's funny, I did say to her, like, you know, the things that we'd missed in lockdown and stuff, and that was one of the things that we said. And it's funny because we've not done it for a long time. You know, since she was little. And so she doesn't read like she used to read. I mean, really, she's not got time with school and homework and stuff. She does read the Harry Potters on and off and on and off. And so she's read them quite a few times. And there was another series, a bit similar to Harry Potter, that she liked. I think that was one that school had introduced her to. I think it was called something like the Golden Acorn Tree. And I think it was about a boy called Jack or something. And I don't know if he had magical powers or if he met somebody. I think he was spending the summer with his grandpa or something. Yeah, there was something going off at the bottom of the garden, some other, you know, fairy world type thing. And I think he was like some hero. He was like an average boy, but in this land, he was a hero. So yeah, she really liked them. I think his name's Jack Brannan. Oh, I don't know. So I did buy her all of them. In Secret Garden, she really loved that. And she's got all the Alice in Wonderland and the Lion, Witch in the Wardrobe series. And thingy. Oh, I forgot his name. It did James and the Peach and the Twits and the Witches. Yeah, she's got all their books, and so we've read them absolutely loads. Right, that looks lovely. I'm not going to fold it yet. I shall ink around it. I inked around the pockets. I don't know if I did it on the last video, or if I did it while I was waiting for some charge. I can't remember. So, ink around this. So before I sew, I will have to tidy my table up, because to the right of me is the sewing machine, lives at the back of the table. And I have to pull it forward to use it. So I have to really have an empty table, apart from my tray thing, what's on here all the time when my glue's on and things. But yeah, everything else I have to move. Going round and round. So, do I want to glue these pockets on before I sew? No, I don't, because I think I want to... No, I don't want to sew all the way down. Yes, I do, because you'll see it there. Do I want to sew around the pockets? Yeah, I think I do. So, yes, I won't glue those down until I've sewn. So, I'm just rubbing, well, my nail really up and down there to make sure it's in the crease. I think that'll be fine. Right, so I'm going to stop the video now and then I'll join it together. I'm going to go and have a bit of lunch while my phone charges and clear my desk. Then I'll come back, we'll sew around it, we'll stick the pockets on, and then we'll have a think about, are they going to be journal cards or are they going to be, because I don't think I'm going to have tags all the way up there. They would be enormous, wouldn't they? I'm trying to think what my tallest tags are, and I think they're probably Tracy Fox tags. Yeah, I think they'd be these, which I think as a tag they're gonna be really as big as you can go. So on the same, right? Oh no, that's even bigger. Just thinking I might use that as a template. So I don't know how I'm going to decorate them, so I don't actually know if I might keep them like that and then add to them. So I'll keep them out anyway, because I'll either use those, but if I use them they will need backing because they're only on 200 GSM, and I want them to be a bit more sturdy than that. So yeah, I'll either use them as a template or use them and just decorate them up. Okay, right, I'll be back shortly. See you soon. Okay, I'm back. It's dried enough, so I'm going to go all the way around with a zigzag stitch. Going to leave the pockets down because I'm going to go around them like that. Okie dokie. So just going to start off here. Don't know how much you can see. I'm not pushing it through, I'm just guiding it through, just keeping it straight. Just keeping the edge here to the edge of the paper. If you are new to sewing, machines do naturally keep your projects straight, so you haven't actually got to really keep them straight or really push it through. It does it for you. All you've got to do is just guide it. Now I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. We'll see what happens. See what happens when I get there. So I'm gonna use the wheel at the side, I'm not sure what it's called, and I'm just gonna turn the paper slightly and turn that. Let's have a look where we're at now. Turn that again. Probably turn it to about there, just to guide it round. I could have finished it off and then just carried on. Some bits can be a bit hard to maneuver, and I'm not that confident or experienced with these things. So when I get to here, I do the same kind of I keep the needle in first, don't I? I do the same kind of thing. I move it round a little bit, do another stitch, move it a little bit, do another stitch, and then I will do it straight. I can see now that I need to start guiding my paper more towards the right to get it back right, kind of thing. So that's it, it's going up. So with this, I'm just going to turn it. Now, I'm unsure how to do this. I think I'm going to go up a little bit. Let's just get that needle back in. And then I'm going to turn it and go straight 1 or 2. Then I'm going to turn it to about there. Do another one. Turn it again. I think I best turn it there. That's it. Just keep pressing my foot down really lightly. Okay. So I'm going to push the needle across. That's it. So yeah, they're not going to be perfect sewing because I'm not an experienced sewer. That's kind of how I, you know, go on with strange turns and things. Definitely got a lot better in the past year. I mean, I was a total, you know, newbie to a sewing machine. It's probably not touched one for, gosh, 30 years. Oh my goodness, that sounds so bad, 30 years. Nice straight run now. Again, I'm just gonna negotiate the corner. Okay. That's probably, no, I need one more stitch. Okay, that's it. So I'm going to pause and push the machine back. Oh, let me get my camera right. I think that's about it. Let's have a look. Just push it in a little bit more. So that's that bit done. I've cut it off there. I think I've got some threads around here somewhere. No. Oh, flicking my stuff everywhere. So I'm gonna glue these down. But yeah, like I say, I'm not an experienced sewer at all. But yeah, in a year, and obviously I don't use it all the time, but yeah, definitely when I look back at photos of projects and I look at the sewing on there, yeah, it's loads better. So I've just popped the glue around as far out as I could because I want to, you know, keep the pocket. Now, I've been thinking this was going to be birds and botanicals, and up to yet, it's all birds. So I think I'm going to just go with the bird theme. Yeah, there's going to be a few botanicals in there, but I think it's going to be mainly birds, and that's just the way that it's gone. Sometimes you have to be a bit led by the project, and everything so far has been birds. So I think that's what it's going to be. So they're stuck down. Where's my pen? There. Let's have a look. So yeah, that's come out lovely. And that's the front. Have I not sewn this bottom? Oh no, of course I haven't, because that's the pocket. Oh yes. Oh, I should have actually gone across, shouldn't I? Yeah. Oh well, doesn't matter, does it? Yeah, it does. I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna sew it. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, I've sewed it. Yes, I did think that did matter, especially with it being the front. If it had been the back, maybe not. I have done the front and back, but yeah, it made it look a bit odd. So let's glue these back down again. I know some of the papers got cut, but yeah, it really doesn't matter because you're not going to see that. I'm putting my hand in it a little bit. Right. And so I'll put more glue on than I did the first time because I want it to stick properly. Right, do this one. Okay, I shall pop the pin back in again. Right, so that's that. So that's front. Yes, it looks a lot better. And then the back. I am going to put a bit of something on the back. Just a little bit of decoration. So I'm going to think about decorating the pockets and putting something on the back. I've pulled out Tina's Curators collection, the bird one. And it comes with lots of different birds. Really like those. So I think I'm going to use those to decorate. Let me just move the tags out of the way for now. And my scissor cover. So I was thinking there's some that go that way. I think I might. No, I don't want that. It's too bright. I hope there's some more going that side. It's a bigger one. It's the same one, isn't it? But bigger. Oh. They're all different sizes, aren't they? Is that the same size as that? No, or that. Oh, isn't that weird? Yeah, I didn't notice that when I cut them out. Those two are the same size. Right. I think it's going to have to be these two just for the fact of size-wise. I think I'm going to have that one at the front, that one at the back. I'm going to trim round it a little bit because it looks a little bit rough. So, yeah, Tina's got these in florals, birds. I think there's a butterfly one. I don't know if there's a bit of a steampunky type one. Might be making that up, but I do feel sure that there's something with steampunky things in it. And what I like is that they can live in this folder. It's really nifty. Right, I think that's okay. So let's ink around them. So that's that one. And I think I'm going to put something like at the back of them. And I don't know if to have some ribbon or lace going through the middle. A little bit like a belly band type thing, but it's not. It's not for shoving things under, because obviously the space isn't big enough. So let's have a look at what we've got. I don't know if you can, let's move over a little bit. So I've got some trims. I've got this Rick Rack. That might be kind of nice. I've got this. I feel that if I put that on, I'd put it above the pockets, and then I think, oh, what was the point in sewing them? So no, I don't think that's right. What about that elastic? I don't want it to curl up though. I don't know if I'd be able to get it stuck down enough. So I do quite like that. No, I'm not keen on the flat top. That's bird trim. This is that lace grain. Oh, I like that. It's a shame that's... Oh, you could still see it. I did think it was the same colour. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So, let me cut this straight to start with. Ish. Straight-ish. Oh. Yeah. So, I would want it at the beginning of the sewing. So I think, let's see if this will fit. Yeah, they can both be the same size, but I do need to cut them a little more in. Okay, so I want that, and I want that. Oh, it doesn't take that long for things to get in a mess, does it, really? Right, so let's just put these two together, and I'm just going to snip up one side. Oh. Yeah, I'm rubbish. I'm rubbish at this. Right, so that's one side. And then I'll just cut it straight up the other side, because they are just a touch too big. Let's just get that together. I don't know if I like how it just stops though. Will I like it when it's finished? Yes, I will. It's just because I'm just totally being drawn to the sides of it, because there's obviously nothing else to look at. So take that off. Get another one. There's, I think it was about. Oh, look at that. No. Oh my goodness. Oh, nearly. Right, that's that. Let's move that out of the way. Let's straighten this up. That's straight. That's not straight. Nearly there, nearly there. Yeah. Right. That can go there. Oh. Let's try with these small scissors. These small scissors are glued up though, and they don't really cut. But yeah, I am better cutting with the smaller ones. I do need to replace these. Well, not replace them, but just have a pair for fabric, because I think those other ones are a little bit big for this kind of thing. That's better. You say that, don't you? That's better. And then when you come to use it, you're just like, oh, let me just take that other bit off. Right, I think that's okay. Is it? Yeah, it is. Right, we've got us bits of zigzag and rick-rack. Zigzag. Yeah, I don't really want to glue straight onto there. Have I got anything? I'll just rip that person's address off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a line of glitter glue straight through the middle, and then I will place the rick-rack over the middle of it like so. So let's pop that there. So just move it across like that. And there. Let's see if that's straight. Yeah, that's fine. So I will just cut that end off there. Like so. Right, I just paused then because Ryan had just come back on his lunch. So I've stuck the, I still want to call it zigzag, rick-rack across there. That's my image. Is that my image? That's my image. Right. Now I've got this out and this out, and I've got some cheesecloth out. So I'm wondering what this would look like. Maybe that's too brown. I've got too much browns going off. So what about this? Quite like that. Yeah, I'm gonna go for this. So I'm gonna roughly cut the width that I want, and probably I want to cut that top off because it's, I don't need to do that now. I think that's long enough for two. Yeah, of course it is. It's massive. Right, so that's that. I'm going to cut that part off at the top, like so. So fine, I can't really see it. So I'll cut across like so, and I'll cut down here. That is still quite big, but I'm kind of liking it like that. Let me see what it looks like on the actual pocket. Yeah, it does want to come in a little bit. So I'm going to glue this on. I don't know how I put that much glue on because I'm only gluing it onto here. I think that was overkill. And yeah, I like that. So that's that one. Let's have a look at this one. Must remember that I've got to join these videos, and I think that was about 20 odd minutes, so we're about at 45 minutes. What have I done in this video? It's crazy where time goes. Finish the front cover off. What did I do first? Can't remember. So that can go there. Let's just cut that bottom bit a little bit. Where's the other piece? Is it stuck? Oh, come on. Oh, it's over here. How did it get over there? Oh. So yeah, the first part, we must have just, I don't know. Did we finish off the collage at the front? Yeah, and put the labels on. We must have done. And then put the paper on, sewed around it. Yeah, I don't suppose that's too bad. Can't just take this bit off. Oh, this bit. Right, let's have a look how they look. So yeah, I'm happy with those. So I got some glue on. Probably should have done this with Fabri-Tac, but I don't think I can cope with it coming out of the bottle. You know what? I've got a new Fabri-Tac. I keep saying I've thrown the lid. So I can't keep it upside down because I've just got the pin in it. But I've got a lid on the new one, and they're sealed, aren't they, the bottles? So I could actually take the lid off that and put the Fabri-Tac upside down, so I can get it used. Otherwise, I'm never going to get it used. They were like, oh, I don't want to use that. It takes too long to come down. So yes, I'm going to do that. Yeah, so that's that. I think that one's bigger, but obviously there's going to be papers in there. I'm not going to see it. Right. I was going to put an image just on the back, just a little something to. Okay, it's nice, isn't it? But yeah, I wasn't going to put anything behind it or anything, just an image. Oh, that's nice. I think that's the size that I'm wanting. If that's the same as the other one that I tried or not, but no, still liking that one. So I'm going to ink that and stick that on. Just trim around here. Yeah, just going to place that in the middle. I don't think I want to frame around it or anything. Yeah. So that's that. Got that. So tag wise, I was thinking I'm going to use these ones because they're the right kind of height. Like so. But I don't know if to layer them with these ones, and these are a Kelly's Craft one. Yes, I'm thinking of layering them. And then I want to cover the green parts because I want them blue. And I'm going to use these to decorate. So I've got time for that, or I can leave those in, and I don't know if to put something up here, but I feel like I need to decorate them, because if I start putting those up here and then we've got them here and down here, it might be like, oh, far too much. I'll look if there's anything else that needs doing. I don't think it does, no. So let's start by making sure they're all cut correctly. So yeah, that one's a lovely kit from Kelly's Crafts on Etsy. It's a nice botanical, like build your own tag kind of kit, and there's lots of things to embellish, and there's tickets and things like that. I actually bought it because I liked the green of her labels. Instead of having the dark green all the time, as with this kind of green, and it was that's what drew me in. And it was a bonus really that you got lots of tags and and decorations. So I think that just wants trimming. So I shall ink around both of these, put that tag on, and then I will have to look for some blue paper. I know I've got some washi tape what's got blue checks on, so I can use that. Okay, let's have an ink. I think I'm getting ready for a new sponge. Don't feel like I've had these on 10 minutes. And I'm obviously not going to sew these because they've got sewing on already, and I think unless I've actually sewed on the line, I think it would look a bit strange to two sets of sewing. And obviously there's sewing on colours as well. So I'm going to glue that one right there, just over the clip. I do love the clips, but I just don't want them for these. And I'd only got one blank one, all the rest I'd got the clips on, otherwise I would have used a blank one. And same with Kelly's tags, I went through all those and they'd all got green on, because obviously they're from a Botanical set. Right, that one's going over. Don't stick yet. I think that could be. Right, it's down. You can't really even. Did I ink that? Yeah, didn't I? I'm gonna say you can't even really notice it's two. Don't know if I'm happy or sad about that. I think I'm sad. Yeah. Maybe I should have gone round that in a darker colour or something. But yeah, it's fine. Right, let's do the same with this. So I want to ink around that. Colin is trying to go back upstairs. It somehow closes the door when it goes down, because you have to move as you go into our living room. If you're then going into the kitchen, you have to move the door slightly to be able to get through. Well, as he moves the door slightly, it tends to close, and then when he wants to come back up, oh, he bangs and bangs on it. Normally he manages to get it back open, but it can take him about 10 minutes. Sounds as if it's just given up. But Ryan's down there, so he's probably not that bothered about coming up yet. So I need to move that to the side a little bit. Yeah, I think that's fine. I can't tell if they're not, to be honest, because they're so similar. Right, let's find some blue stuff. So Don't know if I've got any blue. I've got some blue stamps. Just having a look at my tickets. Sure, Julie must have sent me some blue tickets at some time, but no, she'd probably just send me green and beige. Yeah. Oh. Well, obviously that's what I normally do use. Right, so tickets are out of the question. I don't want to add more beige in. Right. Or a blue one. I don't know if that could. Do you think that's a blue? I think they would go. See, that's definitely a green. No. But yeah, it's very virgin on it. It's that like sage. It's not far from blue, is it? Right, I don't think I've got anything else in there. So I've got the blue washi tape. Right, I'm back. I've just gathered some blue things. So I've got the scraps left from when we did the tags. I've got a blue sticker ruler, which was from the My Creative Studios. That's from the My Creative Studios too. I've got some blue labels from Tracy Fox. These are what I cut out of the die cuts with a view. There was a couple of pages just full of numbers, so I cut them all out. And then we've got some Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah. I think that's Tim Holtz. And they're from Nanine's kits. Some more labels from Tracy Fox, and I don't know that's from Nanine at College Type. Oh, Hannah, I've got black label, didn't want that one. Right, let's put that back. Got some stamps and I've got some washi tape. So let's not look at both at the same time. So I know that I want to cover this washi tape, so this nice Tim Holtz one here. So if I just rip this down a bit, and I'm going to use the glue. I don't normally, but part of it has gone dry. It was just sticking out funny, so I don't want the edges not to stick. So we'll put that there, because I do find with Tim Holtz ones you don't need to put glue on. So put that there. Now I can see that that's green there, and I'm gonna cover that like so. So I'm gonna don't stick yet. Now I've put the glue on. I'm gonna put that on first. So I'm gonna put it there. Like so. Am I going to ink it? Yes, I am. So I've never done this before, like kind of changing the colour of something that you're using. And I'm just thinking it is actually quite a good idea. I'm fine about the flowers because they're like a purpley blue. So they can stay. You can stay flowers, don't worry. Well, I don't think that's going to be long enough. No. Right. Let's put that there. And let's rip in. And I've not got it on properly. That's that. And it's just not just about changing the colour, you know, because some of you might think that's a bit over the top, changing the colour. Like, there's no need to. But actually, you're just making them a little bit more different anyway. It's like, you know, X amount of people are going to have this kit and all the rest of it, and you're just making it just a little bit more different. I can see that I've not totally covered that, so I've just put that there. Right, I can live with that ticket because it's a bluey green. We've got a lot of green going off here, so I'm not sure if I had something taller. Is that? Yeah, I need it taller still. So I might use a bit of this and come all the way in with that, and then it'll cover the whole lot. And I'm actually thinking, should I really be over the top? Stitch there and stitch there and stitch there. I might, you know. So yes, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to glue where I want to cover. I think my end of my glue could fall off, you know. It doesn't fall off very often, but then sometimes it does. I don't know if it's when it gets gunked up and it gets too full kind of thing and it knocks it off. I don't know. Would it have been better with a 4? It would have been, wouldn't it? Oh. Need to push it up a little bit because the 4's not going to fit on. Now I feel like I need it up a bit more because that flower looked a little bit odd. It was just one part. Okay, so let's chop that off. Like so. Don't know why I didn't ink around the other part of the 4. And plus it adds some dimension as well. So that's that. Quite happy with that, apart from that's just fell off. Yeah, I don't think. Right, let me get it. Oh, Tanya, just leave it now to dry. Okay. Now I could put a stamp there. I think it makes it too blue. Right, so I'm quite happy with that. Apart from I keep touching that. So obviously that's probably going to get covered up anyway. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to put a bird on. Let's have a look. Well, that one's nice. It's got a little bit of blue on. So let me just go up with my scissors a little bit. I'm gonna have to stop in a minute because like I say, that first part was 20 odd minutes long and we're now at 47. So I'm gonna stick this down and then I shall come back to you next Saturday and we will continue. So we'll have the other tag to do. We'll have the seam binding, and that's put in the top of the tag. We'll decorate the inside a little bit. Probably just do a little bit of a collage cluster type thing. Probably do with finding a blue botanical picture, because even though I've said, yeah, it's going to be birds now, obviously I don't want it all to be birds. Right, do I want to lay this on more blue, or is it just going to be a blue overload? I think it is with that blue. And that's the same blue. Yeah, I half liked it. No, I'm gonna leave it as it is. So otherwise it'll be a really thick tag. And I don't think that this tag actually needs backing now, because obviously it's got the other tag on in front, which is 200 GSM, and then it's got these pieces of card what I've added, and these are all 200 GSM. So it has made it's a lot sturdier. So yeah, they don't need backing now. So that's a job that we don't need to do. Probably need something a bit more neutral. No, I'm not feeling it. So I'll leave it for there. I'll leave it at that for now, and I shall see you next week. So I hope you're enjoying it, because I am. I am. And I shall see you very soon. Bye for now.